Oh yeah, lads, it's crack-a-lackin'. Sorry, bit of a delay. Bit of a delay there. The wife is gone to get me something in the shop, so I'm watching the kids at the same time before I start this off. What's going on here? Oh my god. Right, lads. Niños, children. How's it going, lads? Have to deal with them. Excuse me. Let me move this over here. Team news. As is. Let's me bang it up here. Where are we? 11. Should work. There you go. Alison Becker. In goal. Joe Gomez, Canate, Virgil van Dijk, and Milos Kerkez along the back line. Ryan Gravenberch and Curtis Jones sitting along the midfield. Probably rotate with Alexis McAllister as well. SZOBO, Florian Wirtz, and Alexis McAllister with Hugo EKITIKE up front. That's your main team news anyway. So, in case any of you didn't see it. For those of you, what's about to kick off? My God. That is so close. So behind. Reset the timer. Oh my god, it is reset. Oh, and play. Nice one, Mark. Spotted that. We're kicked off, lads. We're on the time tonight, man. So be sure to stick on the time, as if you put spoilers into the chat, the mods will ban you. Alright? We are away. We are away. Liverpool playing right to left into Anfield Road end. Brighton no. Brighton no. There you go. Press is nice. The press. Yeah, the press is nice so far. There you go. Kerkez up the line. WIRTZ. By the way, lads, anybody who put stuff into the chat, because I just seen somebody banned. Anybody who put stuff into the chat. Oh, get in! It's a goal! EKITIKE straight away! Woo! Get in, lad. Get in. Anybody who puts anything into the chat, the mods will ban you. I won't see your comment until like a minute later. So there's no point. Boom. You go EKITIKE Orpington dead. You probably didn't know. What you do is just for that guy, Mark, just for the start, because he probably didn't know until I said it. So just unban him, and if he comes back in, I'll let him know that if he does it again, he can be banned. And yeah, it's a great start. Great start, lads. Hammer these now. Brighton are there for the taking, lads. They are like. Who are we there? Andrew, how's it going, man? Gaz, how's it going? And welcome back, glad you enjoyed your trip to Milan in midweek. Also, Jason Momoa as Logan Super Goal is going to be epic in June. It is, it really is. And yeah, Milan was awesome, lads. It was great. It was great. Oh, that's this one. Da, da, da. You go EKITIKE. Who was it? Oh, Arpington Dead or something like that. Yeah, you were straight on it, which is what you're good at normally. But Superstar Dave, yeah. I don't want to give a fella a genuine ban until I know that he's. I can tell you can tell straight away which ones are the things, the Muppets. Anyway, reckon 3-1 or 3-0. I'm saying 3-0 because I want a clean sheet. That's a great finish, man. Is it 50 seconds? It's 49 seconds. That's it. WIRTZ. Who gave him the assist? Was it WIRTZ? I didn't even get a chance to settle, man. That's it. Oh, WIRTZ is picking up some lovely pockets. He's going to be such a good player, lads. If you were blown away by McAllister, WIRTZ is, if he plays in those positions, can be a savage upgrade just because of the energy levels alone and his ability on the ball. So I think it's great to have two players like that in the team. I hope Salah comes on and scores a blinder. Yeah, that'd be great. I want to see, I want to see him finish off his career at Liverpool, you know, get all this behind him and just stop the petulant bullshit. Street Fighter movie looks insane. I haven't watched it yet. Seen the Supergirl trailer, Andrew. Seen the little thing for lanterns, which means there'll probably be another major trailer for that coming soon as well. But I haven't seen the Street Fighter thing yet. Just something about a fella looking over his shoulder in a picture. That's about it. Fake off. What's this doing? What's it? Oh, I'm behind. Oh, yeah. Ooh. We sort out this time, man. I'm behind on the thing. Oh, back one. There you go. Yeah, right timing. We're the kings of Europe. Come let us adore. Come let us adore. It's again. Brilliant turnover. Oh, that went out. What is going on? EKITIKE is so good, Leo says. Yeah, I agree. Jeez, that popped out. Wait, let me put the delay back on the net. There you go. The followers. Thank you for the followers, guys. Jessica and... I didn't see who the earlier one was because I wasn't live, I'd say. What was it? Emma Callan, thank you for sharing the post. Oh, user. Okay, yeah, I don't see the name, sorry. That's why I didn't spot that one. What's happening, Az? What side am I no side? I'm on Liverpool side. So I don't care. If Salah plays bad and we put somebody else into the plays better, great. Like I'll treat him as a legend, I'll respect him as a legend and all and whatnot, but I will never bow down to a player over the club. Ever. Or a manager over the club. Ever. So it's Liverpool first and then whoever's in the right after that. That's how you've been anyway, bud. That's it. Jones. I was right about Jones and Gravenberch sitting there. Great 1-2s between them. I'd love to see them getting a partnership going. Let's go. Ah, MACCA. Jesus, turn straight away and shoot. The link-up players are looking lovely, lads. Lovely. Dun, dun, dun. You go EKITIKE. Dun, dun, dun. Lads, what a stadium the San Siro is as well. I'm glad I got to see it before it's knocked down, but it looks like it's going to be 2 years before it's knocked down, so I could get a chance to see it again. But what a stadium. I went live at it, but then I was getting copyrighted because they were playing music over the speakers. So I had to stop the stream. But I put up a lot of videos and whatnot. Salah is giving so much to the club and club comfort. Yeah. I like it's the same when people say to me about the argument with Trent Alexander-Arnold. He gave 20 years to the club. He gave 20 years to the club. So what? He was paid. The club also put for 14 of those years. They also invested a hell of a lot of money into him before they had to pay him a proper wage. So you have to look at it from all these angles. You know. Oh, well done, SZOBO. Ah, unlucky. Oh, kitty cat. Kitty cat's here to pop up. Watch it together, right? Kitty cat. Yeah. Pop up. Yeah. Come here. Okay. Yeah, lad. Yo, way back. Welcome back, dude. The dude, girl. Here, lads. Where the. Had great players leave and failed at new clubs who still survives a player big in club. Exactly, pal. I mean, Coutinho is one of those. Probably Suarez. Maybe you could even consider McManaman, but when he left on a Bosman, because he did so well with Real Madrid, he just didn't have a major career there. But so probably Xabi Alonso, Suarez, probably two that you would consider that left and had kind of great careers after they'd left Liverpool, which is 0.0000001% of players that leave. I suppose you could class Kevin Keegan going to Hamburg and have an okay time. I mean, even when Ian Rush left, he left for a season and came back. Kind of learned that lesson pretty quickly that there's a whole aura about Liverpool that gives you that boost as a player. You know, that takes you to that next level. And when you go to places that don't care for you as much or don't respect you as much, they give you no time. And you have to actually step up. And I said it when Trent left. I said 2 seasons time, he'll be full of cornrows sitting on the bench. You know, looking for a move to, I don't know, Leeds or Newcastle or Leicester or something, you know. Horse. Most players leave, struggle, they don't have the proper backing. Yeah. DK, how's it going? Well done, Grav. I thought it was Zebu, sorry, my bad. Well done. Well done, Joe. Joe just gives that it just gives a lot of solidity on that side, doesn't he? Oh. He was playing a lot better, yeah. Recently, but he gets that. He gets kind of sports. He just has, you know, little bits of spells and stuff. You can't come up here now, lady. See this one. Say hello. What's going on? Huh? Want to come up? Okay, go on up there, sir. Up there and go for sleep. I have company for the stream. What's that? Okay. Oh, wait. I'll get that guy on Facebook. Hang on. Anybody who puts any things into the chat on Facebook or anywhere really, it'll be banned instantly. So, banned from page. There you go. Nice. Give it Cheng Tang. Welcome on Facebook. There you go. Ball through. Obviously, EKITIKE running in on the back post. Oh, great ball. WIRTZ. Ah, jeez. One more step over. Move. What's going? Meant that. Ooh. Bent it. Whoa, that my timer's way behind on Facebook, is it? Yeah. Facebook is like is even further behind. Just call me chopped liver. Some fava beans and a nice Chianti. And mind me, lads, it's a giant cup of tea. Oh, gone John's good feet. Did he get it through? Nah. Somebody got banned in my ear. Spencer, how's it going? Oh, what a save, Ali. That's a good play from Brighton. Well done, Grav. That's foul. It's a foul. It's a foul out. Well done, Ali. And when they get those chances, let's not panic about it. Their teams are going to get chances. You knew a girl from Brighton. Yeah. Hi. Okay? Alright. Love LFC, Kimi Cheng Xiang. Thanks. Dean, it was EKITIKE. Good finish. No hassle. Oh, let me delay that chat again. Sorry, lads. For those of you putting in fake scores on Facebook, I will be banning you. Or spoiling even. Even if it is. Joe? Still in? Oh, it was great from Gomez. Remember, guys, if you're putting any scores into the chat and it's a prediction, please put pred or prediction or whatever you want to put, or P even, before it. We'll get it. Because if you put in anything else, the mods will think that you're just putting in spoilers. And if people come in stupidly asking why would there be spoilers on a live game, it's because there's a delay of 30 seconds sometimes between different apps. So, don't be so stupid. QT. Well done, Evo. Right. Probably hear her purring away. Step out. No pie emoji. Pie und face. To the oh, none. Zach says prediction 3-1 to get a jammy one, more than likely. Is the oh yeah, lads. Anybody who wants to download that link, I actually get a kickback off it, so I'd appreciate it. Welcome, by the way, Zach. And thanks for putting P before the post. Ozymandias love to be my cat for stuff. Yeah. It's a great ball. WIRTZ. WIRTZ. Oh, would have been lovely dink. Unlucky, unlucky. When he was dinking it, he should have probably like dink pressed it so that he could have come in short for it at the last second. One of these disguised balls. Oh. Kirkes. Well done, WIRTZ. Oh, that space with the run through in the middle. Still a risky tactic. Let's go. EKITIKE. Ah, lucky. WIRTZ is desperate. You can see him to receive the ball over on the other side. I only know about sound. What sound? Well done, Kirkes. Brilliant. That was outstanding. EKITIKE, look at MACCA. Jones. What was he? Hussein. Thumbs up everywhere. Loads of thumbs up. Okay, I don't. She's getting too big now to be on my shoulder, you see. She's so used to being on my shoulder since a kid. Hold on. She's starting to get uncomfortable. Okay, let me jump down. Where are you going? There you go. You can relax down there. That's it. WIRTZ. McAllister. WIRTZ. Oh, I still got away with it. It's a bit tough from Jones there. Dexter plays Xbox. Thank you for the follow. No lovely lady on locals. Hermio Jesti. Maine Coons similar. I love Maine Coons, man. If I was getting another cat, nobody wanted them. And I'm not even a cat. You know me, as I'm not a cat dude. I've always been dogs. I've had dogs for like till they were like 20 years old all the time. And but the wife just wanted something easier. Go on, WIRTZ. Brilliant. Ooh. WIRTZ has been great. EKITIKE has been great. Let's go. Oh, the name is Diogo. This. But the new house is big enough now so that I can put around a couple of levels and stuff for to go and play on, you know. But eventually, we're gonna have to get a replaying because cats don't thrive well unless they have friends, isn't it? A dog can, you know, but is that Des? Des is over in Italy with us. During the week, goes home and away to Liverpool, man. 50 years. It's WIRTZ. Well done. Oh. So, turn it outside. Turn it outside. That's how it starts. Nah, I won't get too many. Just enough to keep each other company and they don't fight. Maybe a Maine Coon if they can get along. She's a calico. So Or maybe even the dog. What do you think? Can you get off my you're on my laptop? Oh, there. On my laptop, my keyboard, I should say. This is brilliant. That's not a foul. Jones. I love Cambodia. Do you love Cambodia too? I know of it. I don't know if I can love it if I've never been there. But welcome. I love Ireland. I live in Ireland. So I love Ireland. I love Liverpool. Because I've been to Liverpool. Gotta be a great Tabby Kitten and Court and Adel Ginger get along well. Yeah. Has the Ginger got a soul though? Who's gone down? Gomez. Watch your face. Thank you for the share. Liverpool win. Boop boop. Somebody got banned for putting in a fake score, I'd say. We shall see in a second. And them tube. It's a great finish. Straight over the keeper as well. Win distribution system working. Yeah. What's he got? Is it something on with yours? Is it... Oh, I was going to put Palmer into my team today as well, Mark. Also, Gustavo said 1-1. It's clearly not since it's a minute later. Somebody said 2-0. Clearly not. Mo Salah's getting ready to come on. I know it's an easy take. It's either Jones or Szoboszlai goes right back. Salah goes up the right wing. Well, right attack in midfield. Come on, Mo. Salah playing around the bench. Salah just came on, as you can just see there. Joe Gomez was injured. Bench who scored? EKITIKE. Go on. Go on, WIRTZ. It's brilliant. Well done. Oh, well done. Somebody tried to... You go on, more. You go. McAllister! Oh my god, somebody shoot. Who scored EKITIKE? I just hope it's behind Salah and Slot. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, Salah got cheered, Davey. You got a huge cheer. Because people just want to know whatever's going on. We get that he's been upset, but he's given that one. I think he's given that one pass of being a dope. And then, you know, as long as he gets on with it. It was a chance there to create space for a. Go on, Kirkes, catch up with him. Oh, come on. User, thank you for sharing the light. Where is... Oh, get out of there, you fuck. She's gone into the wires. Hang on. I gotta throw this little one outside because she's going to keep climbing in behind the wires. There's more. Oh. Man out there. Oh, go on. Counter attack, WIRTZ. EKITIKE. He's got in. Oh, WIRTZ. Salah. Brilliant, EKITIKE! Oh my god, that was nearly lovely. As an Arsenal fan, the same thing should have been done to him as was for Alba thrown up. But Alba's nowhere near the level of Salah. Salah's been there for decades. Aubameyang had an attitude since he first came into the club, like directly. Salah's never been like that. Salah just had this feeling that nobody at the club was talking to him. It had nothing to do with Slot either. Football's, yeah, but this is the stuff that I seen at Feyenoord and is at Alkmaar, Sabi. From Slot. And some of the last season, to be honest with you. So take my boy, you know, in still trouble. Cats we cats. What they do know, footballers are supposed to win. That's what they're supposed to do, pretty much. Yeah, everybody gave him a massive cheer and standing ovation. His problem is not with the fans. It's not with Slot, it's with the club. Dave, you're talking shit there now, kid. Are you for real? Not the first time this has happened with Salah. No, he's only mentioned it a couple of times about his contract. He's never been petulant against the club. He's never done anything. He's just like, I don't know what's going to happen with the club. I don't know my future. I don't know. Same as anybody talks about. It's the first time that he actually questioned what people were doing with him in the club. The first one. Great science content, catfishing. They can see it in ultraviolet light. Yeah, blue light now. He said he said the hierarchy weren't talking to him. Whatever issues that him and Slot had, that was done within a couple of days because he was back at training. He's on the pitch now, so the problem, whatever the issue was, is well done. Go on, go. EKITIKE. Go on. He's on. Cross it. Ah, shit, SZOBO. He doesn't have any. I said he hasn't got any issues with Slot now. That's been done and dusted. I didn't say anything about didn't. It's petulant. I said it's the first time nobody said anything about Salah not acting out. I was completely against what he was saying. That doesn't mean he leaves the club after 10 years of service. Because he's upset and getting old and he has to deal with it and grow up. He's never done it like that, ever. He's only ever talked about his contract. Ever. I don't need to make my mind up, kid. I said hasn't. I didn't say didn't. You're only 20 seconds ahead of me. Remember, lads, the chat is delayed. I keep saying it because the spoilers are up there. Mods banned. The fact that people can't read the mods banned before I see. So when I see somebody getting banned in my ear by the mods, I know that a minute later I'm going to see your message and then laugh at you because you spoiled fuck all. And it means you never have to come into my channel again, which is brilliant. I think so far we have 226. Sorry, no, 232, 226 are the two highest among the people banned on one of my streams with people putting in spoilers, and I haven't seen a single one because I have my chat delayed. Oh, some guy called JP got banned about 20 seconds ago. I wonder what he said. Something stupid because they can't read. Was it handball, was it? Yeah. So Josh was banned because he said 2-0. Ruby was banned because she said Salah scored. And JP was banned because they said 1-0. Was the EKITIKE goal good? Said Lee. Yeah, oh no, it was a great goal. Great volley straight over the keeper. Half volley, I should say. And he didn't say he shouldn't have to fight for his place. He said he shouldn't have to fight in the team. He's earned his place in the team to get criticism, is what he's saying. If he's dropped for a couple of games, fair enough. But if he's being forced out that way, that's what he was talking about. You have to take it into context. It was petulant and it was stupid, but it's dealt with now. Salah's getting older. Any contribution he can make right now, great. Best team in the league, but I'm not confident. No, it's the second half of the season for you, lads. You tend to drop off. Ooh. City are notorious for going 12, 14, 16 games unbeaten. Similar to us, really. So, even if we have dips, this time last season we didn't win in 5. This time around it's been like 7 and 9 or something like that. So, it's been a bit worse. But, you know, we still walked the league a bit last season. But we're just behind now this season because everybody else has kind of improved. So, I would never rule us out until March, at least. Chris Fenlon, what's crack, man? What's crack, man? Oh, Jesus, poor Adam Duggan got banned for putting in a joke score. Yeah, lads, the mods have not. They think of them as AI. They have no filters. If you put in a score line into the chat without putting prediction in front of it, or a word P, they'll just ban you. It just saves time. So many people get banned. And yeah, so many people try to put in scores. I think I might have a clause in his contract to play. I was thinking that as well before, but Chris, how are we keeping in good, dude, yourself? Clear, how are you? Mark's on the ball, savvy. Shay said he thinks it's going to be 2-0 full time if you can put in prediction before that in future. Shay, I'd appreciate it. Oh, let me slow that down again because I was coming up that chat too fast. I am grand, thanks. Cool, dude. Slow down anyway. And what? Sorry, lads. It's when the mods chat. You see, I can see them, but the rest of you is on the delayed chat just because of spoilers, really. Some shit I got. Just followed. Oh, you followed. Okay, so, okay. He didn't get banned. It was Adam. Got banned for what? It's 2-0. No hassle, yeah. Predicted 3-2 Liverpool. I said 3-0 this time because I want us to have clean sheets. That was a tackle. Your man kicked him. Fuck. See that? Yeah. Toe thing. Is it Charlene and Declan, be sure when you're putting in a thing, if you're putting in a prediction, put the word prediction in front of your score if you can. If you think you're going to lose this 2-1. Remember, lads, I'll say it again. You're either some people that are putting in spoilers early because there's a lot of people getting banned. I don't see your spoilers. I'm a minute behind your chat. So anybody who puts it in, the mods ban you before I even see it. It's literally written there. And if you're too stupid to read it and still put in it, you look like an absolute dope. Because I will never see your chat if you're putting it in. So just don't. It's either that or you're under the age of 25 and just can't read something for more than 3 seconds. Anyway, who got banned? Why did they get banned? I'll see in about 15 seconds. Chase has a harsh foul. Jack says 1-1 all, haha. That's where you got banned. Underpaid got banned because of 2-1. Get in. WIRTZ. SZOBO. Great ball across. GRAVENBERCH. WIRTZ. Well done, Jones. No, don't give a shot. Well done. Great block. Great block. See, so many people are getting banned. Like, if some of you stuck around and had a brain cell and you were opposition fans, you could probably have a bit of banter with me. But you don't last too long because you try to put in spoilers and then you're gone. Never to be seen again. That's a great ball from Salah. Out to Kirkes. Kirkes. WIRTZ. WIRTZ. Oh. GRAVENBERCH. Oh. That's all I'm seeing is... I'm not seeing any comments, but all I'm seeing is ban. And then the comments come afterwards as to why they were banned like a minute later. It's funny. It's funny to watch. Anyway, sorry lads. I'm behind here on YouTube because of this. Chelsea Palmer looks so much better without Salah in the team because well, he's playing well though. He's linking up well. Coming on. Ramsey isn't up for it. Salah tracks back to Davis, yeah. What in Gog was meant to be. Lucky. Dominating. The love for YouTube chat. I know, sorry D. Sorry man, it's popping up here but I'm not hearing it. I didn't have it turned on. So Dempsey got done for 2-0. So did Evan. Lads, you're very stupid. I don't see any of this. Like, here's MACCA. Salah playing right back. No Jack. It's SZOBO kind of more inverted, you know. On Eki. Jones is sitting in the mid. SZOBO is just sitting ahead, really. Deep line right midfielder. Well done. Great link up play. Gravenberch. That's what all over these. SZOBO. Gravenberch. Take the time. Ah, shit. Go on, WIRTZ. You got it. Well done. Where's Bradley? Says shit. I don't know. I think he's on the bench. I saw some of the bench with ISAK and Co. But I didn't see if Bradley was there. I didn't look. I just wanted to see if Salah was there. Yeah. Brilliant. Ah, lucky. Hasn't Jones gone back there? Would have thought that would have been better. You know, I think they could alternate. You know, the same as lads rotating in the middle of the park there. The lads could alternate. Whoever's deeper at the moment goes back. It looks like it's SZOBO out there though, because he's on the right of Kanate right now. Keep SZOBO in front of him now. But he's not on the bench. He's probably still got that knock, so injured. Well done. Ah, ref. He's fucking diving in there with that fella. Slide. Ba-doom. Another fucking dope guy bad day set. Dominating. What's that? Chelsea are 2-0 up, Spencer. Why is that not popping up here? Oh, I know why, lads. I'm not seeing YouTube. Give me a second. I'm a dope. I didn't pop out the YouTube chat. My bad. I was like, why am I not here on YouTube? There you go. Type something down on YouTube and I'll be able to hear you. 3 minutes at a time. My bad, lads. I knew there was something I was after forgetting to do. I'm like, why is YouTube? There you go. Ding. 3 minutes at a time, lads. You never did. But here. Sorry, Mark, because Spider doesn't love you anymore. Humor when you love it. Let's go. Oh, lovely layoff. Oh, go on, Nicky. That's not a foul. Ah, lucky. Jesus. Why is Jones coming from a deep position up to there as the last one? That's it. Oh, well done. Kirkes. Inside. Jones, well done. Oh, Louis got banned because he's a dope that tries to put in a fake spoiler. They all come in, man. They all look really stupid, don't they? Because they don't read first. Like, it just goes to show you. It's not really a ban for spoiler. It's a ban for stupidity because people don't read. Gusto scored for Chelsea. Irish boss, it was Gomez. He took a knock. And SZOBO's gone right back. Salah gone right. Attacking mid. Not even on the wing. Just as we need a second, we do. Hasn't that been like the story of our season so far? But I'm very positive by this so far this season. Oh! Well done. WIRTZ. Well done. You got fouled. Foul. I Mark, you on Twitch all the time now. I was popping between. I think he's mostly on TikTok, guys, because he mods over there for me. And the majority TV, I think, can do modding on YouTube over there. Irish Boss, thank you for the follow. I wonder why EKITIKE got banned. I wonder. I know if it's no. It's alright. It's just a kick in the stomach. It's not nobody's legs. Is it a high leg? Looking at it. EKITIKE got done for shouting the word goal 2 minutes ago. And Hamza got done because he's an idiot. Half time, lads. Kenny says straight red he should have gotten, is it? I didn't even see the replay there because I was reading the chat. I know he's bouncing around. How's that not a red card in the McLaughlin? I don't know. Have a look at it there now. How did I miss that? And if he was going with unfortunately. Right, I'll be back. Go to put the kids' dinner on. Nice one. That make me something nice. No, it's actually full. I'd old school scrambled egg with beans on toast earlier, but on sourdough bread. Sourdough. What do you call it? Not malt. Sourdough wholemeal. High foot into the chest. I seen that it was a kick in the stomach, but I didn't know it was a Doku high foot like. Oh, yeah, I'll pause this here now. That second half. Turn that off. Am I ready to go for the second half? High foot to the chest is here. Welcome on YouTube, by the way. It's only just a lot of regulars that I have on YouTube. Not too many people chatting. They're always over on TikTok. So my chat is on live again now, so I can see everybody's idiot comment when they try to pretend. That's all. Max, this is too. Yeah, I get that, Max. But you know what? You were about 10 seconds too late in the thing that if the game was still on, it wasn't halftime, the mods would have banned you, and I would have never seen that comment. Liverpool to win 3-1. It probably is frozen. Mark, I probably kicked something there, didn't I? Give it a second. Maybe 1 second. Boom, boom, boom. Change that. Hello, I'm back. I know that is could be warm down there. Look, the new room, because we thought we were moving this weekend, but apparently the people that were buying off of still hasn't got everything out of the house or something. So if we can start moving some stuff tomorrow, it'd be great. But if not, I think it's going to be definitely next weekend. Oh, excuse me. And the new room, lads, is 5 times as big as this room. You can't see it at the moment, though, because it's on. I've got a green screen behind me, but it's for the game inside of things. Anyway, it's going to be good. But when it comes to the football stuff, I'm going to be moving it all into the pub that I'm building out the back, and it's going to be Liverpool themed and movie themed and one goal, and Yeah. Philip, how are you, man? I was on TikTok, got blocked, called a goal by mistake. I think you might have been unblocked straight away. Ian, I told that to Mark. Because you see the mods, you know, the mods just reacts instantly. So what we just kind of do is just don't put the goals into the chat whatsoever, because I'm watching the same games as you guys. So when you put the... I know it's half time, so the mods aren't doing anything, you know. But the minute the game starts back up, like anybody even putting in joke scores or anything like that, the mods won't differentiate. They'll just ban instantly. And then sure, my chat is delayed, so I won't see it for a minute anyway. So it's just a waste of absolute time. But that wasn't you, that's to everybody. If you give me the name, Ian. Yeah, so if you give me the name, lad, I'll get him to unblock over there. Philip Hart. Yeah, happy days, one up, yeah. Enjoy the match Tuesday night. I had a great crack, man. We had some good beer, some good... I don't think I could throw the videos up here. I have them on my phone. Or could I could probably put them in the stream, but the videos of all of us singing and just hundreds of people just taking videos of us doing all the songs outside the Blues Canal bar in Milan. I was MACCA was the thing, was it? Did I see any changes in the tactics today? No, just that there's more energy with the press. I think we've upped the press, and I think it suits us so much more when we up the press. You can't do it. So you've probably already done it, Mark, and he just didn't know because he hasn't tried to go back over. Ian, you could already be unblocked over there, dude, but you can let me know. Mo's not playing right back. Republic of Ireland fan. It's SZOBO. SZOBO just dropped back and Mo went into his position at the right attack in mid. Because remember, lads, we're not playing 4-3-3. That's what Slat's trying to do. He's trying to move away from that 4-3-3 style by having an alternate 3-box-3, 4-2-3-1, and then, you know, defensively trying to get that diamond going. So Ned, how's it going, lad? How's that not an instant red card? I didn't see it, dude. Yeah, I didn't see it. When it happened, I seen WIRTZ go down. I seen him holding his stomach, so I said he must have gotten a kick in the chest. Then I went and I was trying to sort out something with my chat on YouTube because it wasn't working. And then when I came back, I missed the bloody goal. Ashraf. Thank you for the thingy. Remember, lads, if you're staying in the chat and you're having a chat and you want to get involved in the chat, if you're going to put in the score line, put it in as prediction and just put in like Pred or P or whatever in front of it, and then what you think the score is going to be. Or at the comedy, because once the second half starts, the mods go back into not giving a crap mode, and anybody who even puts in a joke score line or whatever, they'll just instantly get banned and never to be seen again. Still blocked, Ian. What's the name, Ian? Larkin says 2-0. Well, I reckon 2-0 to 2. That's even works. Just distinguish the difference between putting in a score line and putting in a prediction, you know. Jack thinks Brighton to come back 2-1. High leg in the chest, he said. Prediction 2 Liverpool. I got that anyway. Still blocked. Ian, I'd have to have a look at that there, man. I'd have to see. Wait. Look at that. How do I... What's the dealio? Well, it's just prediction 3. Yeah, I said the same thing myself. What's your name on there, Ian? Is it the same name, is it? And if you want to post joke, score, say a joke or thing first, yeah. But that kind of... No, I get that. It's just that then it's not really a joke if they're doing it. The problem is we can't distinguish between jokes and a live stream. So that's why there's no tolerance with it, really. It could be 2-1 prediction. What did Oh, yeah. FT Ian. Okay. I remember that name, actually. I don't know why. You know. Who cares? That's Dundurian. A poor legend in the universe was recently hospitalized after experiencing severe breathing difficulties at home. Jesus. Nigel sent me there about that. One of the lads said to me, the whole team have been over in Milan the other days. We were just walking around going, tutti frutti, tutti frutti. And it just started, the drunker we got, the better it was, you know? So, there we go now. So, prediction. Larkus is 2-1. Adam Lev, why do you never read my message? I always read messages, man. What was your question, bud? Sorry, let me see. I read it. Like, if anybody knows me, lads, if you've been in our software, I read everybody's messages. I just don't read something if it's like if it's like insulting or thingy. An attempt at a spoiler. Ah, yeah. Just asking a question, but I didn't see what you asked. There's no question there, Adam. There's literally no question above. All I seen was your first question to me, or the first thing was, why do you never read my message? Jake, thank you for the follow. And then Adam says, just asking questions. Didn't see it. Unless that's banter. And yeah, I only see a few names on the list. Yeah, I am banned them there in the Mark. Yes, goodbye. We scored EKITIKE first minute. He didn't ask one, I know. Yeah, no hassle, FT. Yeah, that happened last week, and I don't think Mark got it when I said, oh, I'm ban FT. I don't think he was doing it when he was making a joke. So, because he had to unban like about 4 or 5 people, so. Jamie Davison says, here we go, it's another one of them, boys. We get all of these lads in. He's the first one of today, though, so everybody give Jamie Davison a clap for not realising that the Scouse accent comes from the Irish accent. And that all Scouse people, well, 92% of Scouse people are Irish. Everybody give him a clap. Because that comment shows your naivety of not learning anything at school. Well done, though. Well done. We'll clap for him now for a while. It's a special one. And Jamie Davison is, let me guess. He's either a divorced 50-year-old man or a 15-year-old with more time in his hand. And if he's a 15-year-old, he's got love handles and a fringe. And yeah, let me have a look. Yeah. There you go. And yeah. Know your history, lads. Know your history. BRZ, you'll be banned just for spamming alone. It's kind of to, we don't ban for spoilers at halftime because you're on real time. But once the second half starts, I put the chat back on delay. So, but you're probably already banned on the outside. Yeah, Mark already banned you. No bother. Thanks, FT. Kim Crane, hello, mate. Why are you clapping? Oh, I was clapping for the fella there. That was on about the Scouse accent, not realising that the Scouse accent comes from the Irish accent. It's got influences of Scouse, Norwegian, and Scottish. Sorry, Irish now are using the Scottish. That became Scouse. Lobscouse was the dish, and the Scousers got it done because the Irish had a similar dish than Lobscouse and the Norwegians. Very, very similar food. And people just started calling themselves Scousers because there were Irish people that were living there at the time, and it sounded like Scottish Irish. So, and Spanish. The Spanish influences there too. Anyway. We are cooking, says Dan, we are. Mr. Good Looking. Oh, thanks very much. Wayne Rooney supports Liverpool now. I'd say so. Are you clapping for? Will Salah score? I think so. I hope so. Jones is class. He's been good. So I like him in that deeper role when he's next to Gravenberch, not when he's on his own. So what have we got here now? Two to Liverpool, still half time, Harry. Well done, though. Did you think it was a red card at the end of the half? I did. From what I've seen, yeah, it's a red card. MACCA has been knocking. He's been linking up well still with WIRTZ and that, but it's just the legginess of a man. He's not like he's at 65% MACCA. I said it the last couple of weeks. He reminds me of Fabinho, only for he's got a lot of years of Fabinho. He's just a bit burnt out. Like sometimes with these situations, man, your body starts producing more lactic acid, which makes you kind of like seize up a lot more in games. So he just maybe has to do a different routine or do some medication to not produce as much lactic acid, and he'll see benefits more. I think so. Anyway. So we're going to get ready for the second half here. I'm just going to delay the chat. I'm going to read everything here before I go. Because Salah gets the red card. Shouldn't be anywhere near that team. That's just because he's an issue with the manager for a day. But then the owners, I don't know, said nothing to the fans. Anyway, everything's paused. On the chat. Where are we? The other way. So after I clicked there, anybody who's after trying to put in a spoiler after I clicked play, which is probably already done. The minute that timer starts, Mark just bans everybody. It's just to put in chat. J-Pock, thank you for the follow. Harry Denny, what did I think about the Leeds match? Leeds is a tough place to go to, and the form that we were in, it's so silly to give away those kind of late goals, you know. Those are the ones that sting the most. We gave away too many of them lately. I think M already got banned because it popped up for me there about 30 seconds ago. Shut up, one. Idiot. Kev says, is Mo playing? Yeah, came on for Joe Gomez. And SZOBO moved to right back then. Kev, that would be English, but it's a faster version of the English that you know. So some people like yourself are too slow to keep up. So when it's too slow to keep up, I think quickly, and Irish people think a lot quicker than most of the other English-speaking countries. So when we speak fast, it's because we can understand each other at the same time as being able to speak fast at the same time. Whereas you've got to lengthen out your words and slow them right down so that you can understand each other. Does that help? Anyway. It's going as badly into. No, I just kind of went over with a knock and a grind kind of thing. Like there was a grind or calf. One more. Oh, knock back. Ah, lucky. So the important part to read, lads, when you're coming into the chat, if you've just come into the chat and you're about to type something really, really stupid like a spoiler, the main thing to read is spoilers equals ban. That's great. The thing you read underneath is how your banter is not working because I can't read this message. You're on a delay in the chat. I don't see your message until a minute afterwards. So when you put the spoiler in the chat, It's already dealt with by a mod. I never see it. And then by the time it comes around, it's non-existent. It's already been deleted. Can't see it. Your whole purpose of your need to spoil is dealt with. Anyhow. His Niall was banned for 1-1. And there's a couple of other people banned there. Was that WSL was banned for 1-1. Dr. Aki says, go on, Liverpool. Joe was banned for... I'll see that in a second. It hasn't popped up yet. For saying Brighton just scored, mate. 1-0. No. Oh, another one, Morgan. Again, I'll slow down for you as well. The way I speak is because I'm Irish. And because I can speak fast, you know, I can articulate my words pretty quickly. And I'm able to put those words together at a fast pace. People that are like me, who are also Irish, can also understand these words pretty quickly. So, you know, their brain works a lot faster than most of the other English-speaking countries. So, when you're sitting there kind of going, what in the world is this fella saying? I've already said 15 sentences. So, yeah, it's just, the English language is just much faster than yours. Anyway. EKITIKE. Is he fouled? Roland Stronan got banned for coming in and posting his own content. Who does that? Who does that? Anyway. Gerrard scored 2-0. That was left in for banter, obviously. Was there a sub? Yeah, in first half, John, Salah came on for Joe Gomez. Was you saying try part of the Liverpool? No, not good enough. Try part is great. He's just coming into form at the moment, but he's not good enough yet. Nowhere near the type of player that Liverpool require. He's just an instinctive. Whoa, my God! They nearly scored. I think go out or Ibu just put him off enough. Jan says, I love my fellow Irish accent people. Superior, there you go. And why would they sign another striker? Yeah. Lucky Sats, there you go. Jack, what's the crack, bye? Yeah, just a question, I don't support Liverpool. Oh, okay. See, no. I can't see anything yet. Sorry, lads. I know YouTube is going off there. Nice one there. Unlucky. They should have. Ozzy. Talking. They talk quieter than the average American. They should have. That I says, who are? Race for the golden boot. Danny Welbeck's in there. Haaland's got 15 goals already. And yeah. Oh, poor John got banned for putting in 2 Liverpool with a goal after trying to talk nicely about fellow Irish people. And then he goes and does something like that. Brighton goals incoming, mate. Think so? Nah. Poor Joe having an awful one, been playing well lately, has. Let's go. EKITIKE. Get the other John out of. Oh yeah, he was dealt with. There we go. We'll see why Shane was banned in a second. Let's go. Great turnover. What? Brilliant. What? Brilliant. Ah. It's going to be offside there, it's a... Shane got banned for saying 2-1. And Kyle got banned for what? It was quite a bit ago. 2 Liverpool just got. 2 Liverpool just got. He was going to get banned on you for spamming. You're funny, Kyle. Liverpool scraping it. What? Liverpool have been all over him. What game are you watching? No. Why did Adam get banned? As you were. Okay. Well, no, Danny Welbeck who's sitting on the bench. The jokes don't even land right, man, because I can't see him until like well past the time later. Harvey says Brighton are a good side. Yeah. Just been a bit off this season. I just think they're easily gotten at once you pass around that defence. What do people rage about? Sad children go from here. ISAK is warm enough. And Lewis was banned because I'd see it in about 10 seconds. Brighton goal penalty. To be honest, if you're going to take somebody off, it could probably be McAllister if ISAK was to come on. I wouldn't be taking off WIRTZ. I wouldn't be taking off anybody else. And I would leave us attacking wise. And it would make more room for WIRTZ and SZOBO to tuck in there. And Jones to maybe drop back from time to time. Oh. Brighton have had 2 chances this half in like in the space of 5 minutes. But they've done nothing outside that. Until the it says room. Lucas is banned because he tried to say goal or something. Oh, let's ban you. Never click one of those links on my page. And from page. There you go. More Salah. And we found out why Alex got banned. He got banned because he said, 1-1, you're shocking. But why type that all out, right? Why type that all out when it's not even true? But yet you're doing it. Makes no sense. That was just ISAK warming up. Evan Skio, thank you for the follow. Mark and Sammy banned the fellow Rory for Brighton goal. Down one, the great comedy. I don't know. What's so funny? Yeah, John, sorry, the mods have no tolerance about putting in any scoreline into the chat. They've been instructed since the start to not do, even for people in the chat, anybody who even puts in a joke scoreline, they'll just get banned straight away. There's no point, like. But quality around here, not quantity. I don't need thousands around here. I just need good people that want to talk about football and have our own type of real banter. And plus, you know, banning them gets rid of all like the 15, 16, 17-year-olds. That's it. EKITIKE! John, thank you for the follow. Paulie, thank you for the follow. Philadelphia Cal says, what do you mean spoilers? Are you not paying for this legally and in a delay? Yes, but I'm on an app on that, which can be 40 to 50 seconds behind the actual one on the TV. I'm in a studio. So all apps are delayed. And if people are based in England, when I'm over in Ireland or whatever, they'll see it again and they're, you know, anything up to 8 seconds before me. So it's common sense. You know, people get... Wow, you're on a run. That's fantastic, EKITIKE. Oh, man. EKITIKE was unlucky there. That was phenomenal. I was another spoiler. Thought it was... Yeah. Take the 1-0 here all day, to be honest with you, he says. For the 6 there. Think we get Elise? I wouldn't mind him. Anybody right? Elise or Semenyo, be grand. Before Elise, though, I suppose. It's good to be speed. There's Salah with a cross. From the corner. Get in! Get in! EKITIKE with his second! Come on! What a player he's been. What a player he's been for us. Jesus. I have to put that back a small bit, no less, because the chat was trying to catch up there, but... You go EKITIKE. You go EKITIKE. You go EKITIKE. Get in. Alright. Where was I behind? Oh, let me go down. Brighton have been disappointing today. We just played well, to be honest with you. We've just we've pressured them the whole time. That's a great header. All these guys got banned trying to say it. 1-1. He's to stop being greedy. Oh, he played at the Salah there, didn't he? In that one. It's a goal. Yeah, goal. John of the match just spots. No, they're not. They've just been told by me, John, this is my decision. Anybody who throws in any scoreline just gets done. It's just an automatic thing. If somebody comes in and their first bit of chat is to throw a spoiler in instead of actually engaging with me or anybody, and then, you know, I'd understand a bit of banter, then that's grand. But the problem is, a lot of them will just come in and say random shit. And once they get away with one, they'll start putting, and if I don't acknowledge it, they'll start putting in a second one and all of that. And then they'll put in a real one because I'm ignoring it. And that's what happens. Just I've dealt with it so many times now. That was a goal. 2-0. Fully behind. Lassie says yes. It says good win for us. For you, Latin Milan. Oh yeah. I was at it. It's fantastic atmosphere, man. We didn't stop singing the whole time. Kept them nice and quiet. You on. Get in. Anyways, this is good. Salah assist is a... There's a great cross for Salah. That can't go inside. Popped out on my FUT and spoiled the goal. Ah, well, you know. Sorry, dude. But you know, I'm on my channel. Right, got banned for saying it's 3-0. I see how far behind I am in the chat. That's why it's paused like this. Edward Brown, what do you mean? It got removed? They'd remove it themselves. The Miles can explain it there if it's been has been on since first half. Salah assist, I'm happy for him. Believer. Jeez, remember everybody was after him last season. He's done nothing in this game. Sabs was banned because of 2-1 or something. And this guy. Would you believe I took off Mo Salah today? Just so I could accommodate Haaland and I think it was Foden or something like that. But then if Salah gets into form again, I'll start making a couple of changes to bring him back in. Oh, look, it's another James. How many people named James always mention the Scouse accent when it comes to Irish people? History lesson time. Scouse accent comes from the Irish accent. In 1848, 1.4 million Irish people emigrated away from a genocide to Liverpool, of which they changed the entire landscape of Merseyside, becoming the dominant species, let's say, and impregnating everybody, and creating a legacy which had a city of only 200,000 people that all of a sudden became 1.6 million people, all of whom were Irish. But welcome, that's where the Scouse accent comes from. I'm here all week. Anyway. All of these guys, ban. Yeah, there's a lot again today, man. So many people getting back. I think this could break the record today of idiots. I should change it to spoilers get from spoilers get you banned to idiots equals get banned. Mods ban all score comments before I see it, and that way they might actually pay attention more, because they see the word spoilers and they automatically don't even read the rest of the sentence. It's so stupid, and they don't realize that I don't see any of their comments. Sean of Aileen, 1.4 million Irish in 1848 emigrated to Liverpool. 8 years later, 900,000 more came over. And 6 years after that, 800,000 more came over. Then as the majority of them started making their way down through the country, settled in Leamington Spa, a lot settled in London, it balanced out, and now the population of Liverpool is 92% Irish, or descended Irish, in a 500,000 population. Very easy. History's right there. You just have to kind of look. You kind of have to read it. And yeah. One more. Sorry, no, lads. I'm catching up with comments. Is Salah playing? He came on for Gomez. My chat is on a delay, guys, because idiots that spoil that keep getting banned. I do it every stream, so my chat is a minute delayed. Oh, that's great football for Brighton. Jesus. So I don't see any of the spoiler comments. Mods deleted it. I carry on with my day, and I never see it. Well, Becky. All of these were all spoilers that are like 3 minutes ago, 4 minutes ago. It was Welsh. The Welsh were already there, man. The Welsh were part of that 200,000. You're mad. The Welsh were already part of it. That accent was already there. So when the Irish came over and that Welsh and Scottish and Spanish accent, Chinese, you know, we had Norwegian sailors. That changed it, but the biggest influence was Irish by a country mile. Dark red card for Salah. How's that? Salah straight red card. This is minutes ago. The spoilers are just. I'm just not going to bother reading out the banned comments because they're just spoilers. They're always spoilers or attempted spoilers that I never see. So anyway, got cheered on. To be honest, I don't listen to anything on social at all. Yeah, and then a ban. Subs is down. Yeah, see that. Can tell you. Look, and look at another one. Yeah, no. Have you not just been listening to the history lesson there, H? You the fella from Steps? You the fella with the quiffy hair, the bright blue eyes, and wears the makeup? That's you, nah? Average Liverpool fan here. Haha. Yeah, no. Should have seen us last or 3 days ago when we were over in Milan supporting the team as well. Just in turn on words. They forget the clean sheet. The clean sheet. I want the clean sheet anyway more than anything else. Hi Tom. These comments are like way behind. That I'm seeing people are saying what a goal, he was banned. No point to that. He was banned. I don't know who Tom is. If there's a Tom in here. Is there a Tom in here? I'm always running into brick walls now. Tulu might actually happen. Both EKITIKE's goals were good, Gavin. All of these are all old comments. Spoilers that I'll be skipping. Well done, Ali. SZOBO looks fine anyway. I can't see any of the comments now for a minute. All I can see is that a guy called your mom got banned. I know, lads. I'll get back to YouTube. I had to catch up with like 600 fucking messages there or something. It's a good sign. I'm in Canada. He's walking. That's a good sign. What app can I watch it on? Let's keep the stream on in the background. Paulie, I'm on Premier Sports in Ireland. So it's live on Premier Sports in Ireland. I'm back on, yeah. Is anyone gonna most of the good? Oh, this is done. Dr. Jimmy says, how about supporting your own side, boy? What side is that? What side would be my side? I'd love to be informed of that, actually. You mean Republic of Ireland? I support Republic of Ireland. Old school Twitch and what? The good old days. That's the one. Harry keeps saying hello to a fella called Tom. There's no Tom here. Glory fan. My whole family, generation after generation, has been Liverpool fans, buddy. So you can talk about Glory. How was there a Glory fan? You know, I was born in the 80s, yet we had no success in the 90s, in the early 2000s, no nothing. And I was there the whole time. Still going home and away. So, I don't know what the fuck you're on about with Glory fan, but you're definitely, that's just how I know you're under the age of 21. Because you haven't got a clue what you're talking about. And you know what the funny thing is? I'm sitting here in Ireland, right? Because it's not my turn on my season tickets. But you're sitting here on an app talking to me on TikTok, not supporting your local club. Why aren't you out at the game? Talking shit. What's the score? 2-0. I'll take that off then, actually. The score is still up. Anyway. Who scores? EKITIKE got both. Bear. I didn't know Liverpool was in Ireland. Pretty much should be. The majority of the people there support Ireland. They don't support England, and I can tell you that. Already answered those. No, you didn't hit the north, man. You just look stupid. So, Dr. Jimmy, where are you from? Why did you change your name from Jimmy to from John? Anyway. Because you like hiding your identity, I suppose. Anyway. EKITIKE got the 2, yeah. All spoilers, I can't see. So it doesn't matter. I'll catch up with messages there in 1 second, lads. Chat's on a minute delay. Well done. Go on, WIRTZ. He has been our best striker, yeah, but well done. WIRTZ. Salah. Go, Salah. On WIRTZ. MACCA. EKITIKE. Oh, lucky. The idea was brilliant. Man, the match by country mile. I have a really good reason for not attending the match. First time, 2 Porter, 4 tickets. Get in. Oh. Plus you're in Canada, as it. So. Circle. Sorry to spoil my cop so gobshites. Proud to be one. Anyway. I'd say he's alright. He's doing real banter there, Kai Duffy. Mark. So banter like that is grand. It's only when you put scorelines and band them ones. I think Harry might have gotten done there, I'd say. Because I'm behind on these. He was on the assist, Alan. Versus class. He's outstanding. Versus me would have gotten man of the match again today, only for EKITIKE. It was so good. I'll just use when he needs to train for. You know, you fly over. First, I share my tickets with lads. They're all in my name, like the tickets, but I share them with other lads. Because our hospitality, they only cost 21 grand a year. It's mad, man, that's like. Well, these guys were banned. Alex says I'm in love with EKITIKE, I think. Yeah, I knew everybody was going to be. I said it. Why does everybody keep spoiling this? They don't spoil it for me. That's the difference. I can't see any of the spoilers that they're putting in. So when people put in score lines, even if they're trying to put in a prediction, it's already well noted that if you're normal on my channel, that you put in the word prediction if you're putting in a score line. And if you don't, EKITIKE went off for ISAK, is it? Come on, Alexander. Let's go. So when they put in, I don't see it. So my chat's on a delay for a minute anyway. So I don't see any of their comments. None of them. So all of these ones that I read are all like minutes and minutes later. Wasabi, yeah. Thanks for pinning that. It's a good idea. Alan says, oh, you second Rob on for WIRTZ and EKITIKE. WIRTZ went off as well. No, WIRTZ is off. Is he? It's MACCA. Oh no, yeah, WIRTZ is off. He worked hard out today. He deserves the rest. Well done, Kirkes. Well done, ISAK. Come on. Be great to see ISAK score. Give him some confidence. Yeah, it would be. EKITIKE. How's it getting on? Yeah, by a country mile, the best team. Like a country mile. Jesus, well done. MACCA, good ball outside. What's best performance today? Do you think so? Oh, almost from Salah. Almost from Salah. Tom says Betsy's house, so I'm not Scouse. Duh. But learn where the Scouse accents come from, and then that'll be your answer, I suppose. Anyway. Liverpool scored 2 goals, by the way. Yep. Tom says, oh, yep, not excuse, Scouse. Oh, yep, not excuse. Armchair fan, I won three hospitality season tickets, buddy. I just got back from Milan the other day. It's all over my social network. And back over again for Leeds. I share my tickets with a couple of lads, and sometimes we take our families on the 3 tickets, and I'm bringing 4 more. I'm getting 4 more tickets next season, all in my name. Been on the list since 1985, bud. 300 and odd plus games, Ganta. So stop talking, wallop. Why aren't you at the game that you were losing today? Is EKITIKE still on the pitch? No, he went off. Him and WIRTZ. Tommy Cass says, hey, it's a bad decision from Slat. Come on. What, to pull who? Aye. You have blocked for doing so. Anyway. Hey, slash. Bit defensive, no? Just explaining. Perfectly fine, buddy. But you want to come into my channel and ask me, amateur supporter, type, you'll get an answer. You know? But it's not the answer you like, so you'll always go back to being, oh, fishing. Oh, you're being a bit defensive. Oh, rattled now, aren't you? It's the excuse for everybody that doesn't, when their jokes don't work. On Jones. Well done. Anyway. Tommy Cal says, I'm not going to say that, but anyway. Shay, by the way, says, never been to Anfield in your life. Sorry, fella. No hassle. One quick look will tell you different. And Shay. Yeah. What's the story with that haircut, yeah? How you doing there, lad? From Madeira. Dave, thank you for the follow. The chair's back on. I think poor Sam is about to get banned, I'd say, for spamming. And he did. I'm just catching up with the chat. Anyway, my bad, let's only catch up over here on this side. Class of session, mission YouTube, Damagan, food. Fedian, yeah. Na 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 na. Do 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 do. What do you want chapstick for? Oh, you mean because I cut my thing with a razor? Yeah, sorry too. I'll buy 4 of our season tickets, but you know what? I can also buy 15 cases of chapstick if I wanted to, you know? That's what happens when people have money and can work. Not that you'd know that. Go on in here. So I can't see all the spoilers because they've all been banned. Who's the next one? Bobby Byrne. Who scored the second? EKITIKE got on board. Salah assist. The cheap haircuts I spent, I guess. The whole the strimmer straight, yeah. Yeah. MACCA's down. Yeah. Shit, does the door play that well? No. You wish. I think I should do, lads. I think I should take him for a walk out to look at the gaff I'm in and the car I drive. I think I should. I love 12-year-olds, man. They fucking talk some amount of shit. They do, because all Scousers are Irish still. If you didn't know that. Liverpool is the Irish city in England. So, kind of happens. Unless you're like Newcastle, they'll be the Romans of England. You know? Snow is falling all around me. Jimmy Milner. Jeez, lads, so many. All I'm seeing is ban. Nobody's actually talking. I'm saying anything. Beast waiting on buses out. $555. Hello from Ashley. How are you, lad? WIRTZ should have gotten man of the match only for EKITIKE scored 2 goals, Connor. Oof. To look Salah off my fantasy football and he gets an assist. I know I'm the same after I did it this morning, man. I did it this morning. I replaced him with Foden and somebody else. in held. I don't understand what that comment's supposed to mean, Philip. Liverpool, the Irish that could swim. Give up my 4x4 SUV base buggy. I was worried about the environment protest. I do as well. My one's 4-wheel drive, but it's two separate motors. 586 brake on my one, Azzy, and the torque is 800. Go. Ooh, get him out. I'm losing what Ocean. I don't know what your comments are. They're just random little words. I don't know if you're answering me or not. Yes. 8 minutes. It's a lot of minutes out of that, isn't it? Let me catch up. I've had it 5 minutes or so. Man, I've been busy all day. Hope we looked. The performance was more important. Yeah. Yeah, it was good, man. It was good. Good performance. You know, and only last minute defending really kind of saved us a bit. Go on, what? What leg in it? I'll catch up with the rest of the messages now in a minute, lads. Remember, I'm a minute behind. As key as I will done. Oh, no, never mind. Whoever tried to comment was banned. Because they said what? In a second. It'll pop up. LFC just scored. Salah scored. Wrong. You were banned before I even saw it. That was a minute ago. Get it out. Play him well, yeah. And you go, Chiesa. Go on, take it on yourself. Oh, more. You will. Can't beat in a good old MR2 V6. No, mine, I have an i4 M50 Pro Edition. It's about 80 months old there. But it's new at €110,000. It's worth about 86 now, I'd say. I want to trade in because I want to get a Chinese car. I want to go off one of the new tech kind of Chinese cars. And I'd get a cash sale on it for about 69.5. Just to kind of trade it in with the wife's car. But we're about to move house, As you know, we've sold our house, kind of nearly sold. Well, the process is going money to money because we're buying a house, and then I'm building a pub with a studio on top of it, outside the side of it. So I'll have a full pub where this studio kind of is now, out there. So for most away games, because with my, even though I do go to away games, my hospitality season tickets don't allow me to get away games. They just give me home games, so me and the lads just rotate the home games. So we get 19 games a season each, like, you know. So, but once that's out there, man, I'd like something GP in here. Well, you say no, that's bulletproof engines, doesn't it? No engines. It's electric. Sabby says Love Alley. Be quiet now. I'd say, Mac, we lay off the easy spoiler, so even if something that kind of one there, Salah scored a hat-trick, sorry for the spoiler, that's just like a silly spoiler, so we won't ban those ones. It's just the scoreline spoilers. Anyway. Scary Ford F250X cab 4x4 sells now for 70-90k in Moscow, USD, cost 250,000. Jesus. Also, as I'm trying to add F1 content as well to the channel for next season. This I love McLaren and the fact that they're doing well, because I used to be a Jordan fan, and then Jordan went under, and then the BMW engines pulled out. So then you have to kind of go, all right, that's difference, man. That's the difference with F1 to football. It's kind of hard. I'm not a Red Bull fan anyway, but go on, ISAK. ISAK. Well done. Ah, come on. But I was so happy for Lando Norris this season, man, to get it. Especially, like, he seems like he's good friends with Max Verstappen and all of that, man, but it always seemed like it was a one-way kind of friendship where they'd get along, but only at the cost of him being a good little boy and not kind of challenging him. So I was delighted this season for him to do that. Well, since WIRTZ is not even on the pitch, Morgan, I don't know how that's possible. And what? Well done. He's outside, yeah. He's outside, yeah. Oh, more. That's a terrible ball. I can't wait for the new season of Drives to Survive, but that'll be from last season. It won't be from this one. Oh, man. And that was Virgil running through next to him. I had to look twice at that. I thought it was Gravenberch for a second. Yeah, it was good for F1 having a new thingy. There's a Salah finish. I don't know. Look, he's not as going to be as PSC as what he was, but he's getting a couple of mind farts lately, you know, where he's just getting blocked and passing off a bit. But he was always that way, though. He always gave a terrible pass from time to time, even in his peak. Dr. Singh says you never walk alone. Charlie G got banned because he said goal Brighton. Why did they even try, lads? Like, you have to be the stupidest person on the planet, or just really young, to say that you don't read the big thing that's in the black space below. It's yellow and fucking Aventura in red, written down in white. Spoilers equals ban. Mods ban before I see it. You know? Lol. Anyway. User who scored the second goal. EKITIKE got them both. Save Ali. Whoa, well done, MACCA. It's a great block. Go on. Great one. Go on, ISAK. Oh, I'd say he's ahead of him. Great ball. Salah. Oh. This will be a great win. Give the team a big boost. FT says, yeah, finished there, lads. Liverpool 2, Brighton 0. Almost a prediction of mine, but I thought the main thing was in my prediction that I wanted a clean sheet. For weeks I've been saying 1 or 2 goals for the opposition, and this time around, Celtic, actually, thank you for the heart, Ned, thank you for the fest pop. I have no idea what those are, but thank you. I could tell you everything that, because I've been on Twitch for years. I could tell you everything that was on that. Well, I'm saying years. I haven't streamed properly on there for years, only doing the football. Kev, I think you need to recruit new mods. Yeah. I get him over. Ozzy might even pop him, will you? Ozzy, will you get out the old TikTok? Go pop over. So, Panel Scouts, yeah, you win. Full time. 3-2-0 last 5. Take that. Take that. I'll put the chat back on full time or on normal time now from the minute delay. Anyway. Yeah, I'm glad you banned no. People are just spamming chats, man. They need to just get a life. You know, attention seeking weirdos. How did ISAK play? He came on, he played well, Chris, to be honest with you. When he came on, he was linking up well, had opportunities. So, looked like he's getting a bit match sharper. So, whatever about fitness. Fitness is a different thing to match sharpness. You know, these should be great. I just expect him to have more of an impact second half of the season. Hopefully the busy period over Christmas onwards will be good. I'm back over for Leeds, because we have a couple of away games coming up. So, back over for Leeds, and then I think Marseille, Newcastle, Crystal Palace, and Brentford definitely. Then I think Aston Villa away, and a few other ways. I'll have a look. What part of Ireland am I? Cork, lad. Salah isn't necessarily finished. Definitely be on the way up, but still be one of the best. No, I don't think he's finished. No, he's not waving. He's thanking the fans for being behind him and write him off. See you that next week. Sabi, thanks very much. Appreciate it. Premier. He's the greatest right winger in Premier League history by a country mile. Any idiot that tries to argue with that, just send him to me, and I can show you stats that will make him cry in their sleep. Match fitness different to being fit completely. Match sharpness, you should think, is different to being fit. Bye everyone, have a great week. Thanks, Sabi. Enjoy yourself. And if you don't enjoy yourself, nothing I can do for you. Anyway. Hazard or Salah? No, Salah by a country mile, XD. Jesus, that Salah. Hazard was great and all that for a couple of seasons, but Salah's done it consistently for 10 years. It's the same with it's the same when people try to compare him to Henry. It's just, Salah's stats are way better than Henry's, you know. The only, I think Henry's had one different season to Salah. When people try to compare Salah in the Premier League to Ronaldo, that's just the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't care how much of a career Ronaldo went on to have outside of Manchester United. In the Premier League, Salah shits all over him. Such a crazy example. When he has an off season, he's rolled out. Yeah. And it's not even, the thing is, it's only just the start of December. You know, he could come back and have like an epic one, like so. Henry was more of a striker, though. Exactly. But he started off in the wing, though. Amy McDonald says, come on, Celtic. I'm not a Celtic fan, buddy. I know Irish and all of that kind of thing, but I'm not. I'm really not. I'm not even Catholic. I'm not Protestant either. I don't believe in any of that shit. So I don't get involved in it either. I'm just a Liverpool fan and a Republic of Ireland fan. Munster fan. Arguably, people say Sam Lissom did the greatest Premier player. Oh, I can't say that. There's better players out there than Salah for than were in the Premier League. Like there is, but for the impact, was the best right winger in Premier League history. Hazy Baby says, don't be daft, mate. I don't understand. Ronaldo did more in a couple of years than Salah did in his soccer. No, hang on a second. This is where you make the mistake. No, he didn't do anything in a couple of years than Salah did in his own career. You know, he didn't. This is the thing. You're talking about. It's. Do you want to know? I'll give you an example. Who's better, Scholes or Gerrard? And I'll wait for your answer, and this will tell me exactly how your mindset works. So, who is better, Scholes or Gerrard? So just go on. You tell me. Will he apologise post match? I don't know if he needs to. I think if he sorted something with Salah was done behind doors. I don't think he's anything to apologise to the fans for. His problem was being he was petulant, yeah. In the interview, he was stupid. It's his first bad one, you know, for us. So I just say, as long as he does what he's supposed to do on the pitch, I don't give a shit. And I am doing the Premier. So lucky we've had so chances. You two good, is that, are you Brighton, Jacob? Yeah, you two good chances in that game, alright. But I mean, that's the only two chances that I've seen. Like Liverpool were all over Brighton in that game. Should have scored a few more actually. Am I from Belfast Street? So no, the opposite end, and a different country entirely. I'm down in Cork. Scottish football is rubbish football. Yeah, I can't get into it either. It's just I had uncles like all my family being Liverpool supporters, grandparents, great grandparents, all that. They've always been into it because they used to live between Ireland and England, traveling back and forth, and you know, I had affiliation with Liverpool big time. My granddad played for Ipswich Town for a bit, and he kind of had them like in the back burner close to the heart. But footballers do that, you know. But always Liverpool fans, always. There are fucking gravestones out here in Cork. They're covered in Liverpool, everything. Hugo's brilliant. He is outstanding. Bale was better than Salah. At what? On the right wing? No, he wasn't. What? Bale spent most of his career in the Premier League as a wing back. He was only pushed forward for the last couple of seasons that he was there. When he wasn't injured. Salah was consistently never injured. He did though. I don't know. That's an answer too. Now you're efficient. Gerrard, of course. Don't sidetrack. Why am I sidetracking from? I'm asking you. You're saying Scholes, obviously. Explain to me why Scholes is. No, I just want to hear this. He won miles more than Gerrard. Explain to me what Paul Scholes won more than Gerrard. Salah every day of the week, not even a debate. Yeah, 50, simple. Jordan was very loyal. Jordan was just a better player. And I'll explain why in a minute. Once I hear your man's answer. Keep Salah away from the microphone, maybe. Fergie looked for Stevie. He did look for Stevie G 3 times. 3 separate occasions to replace Paul Scholes, by the way. Mourinho looked for Stevie, however Liverpool never looked for either. Exactly. We didn't need to, we had Steven Gerrard. What are you saying? Can't understand a word of it. That's because you're too slow to keep up, Stug. You see, in my version of English, I speak a lot quicker. So if you're from some place, let's say like Birmingham or something, you'd say, you know, like, excuse me, mate, would you have the right time, please? And you would speak like that, really slow, because you have to think of the words that you have to articulate, and then you have to make the signal go to your mouth and do that. Whereas I can just do it really, really fast. And then other people that are the same as me can do exactly the same because we're smart. But people that are too slow to keep up are just dumb. That's just the way it is. Anyway, because he was loyal, don't mean he was better. I'm still waiting for this answer. I'm still waiting for this answer of why Scholes was better than Gerrard, or that he won more than Gerrard. What did he win more than Gerrard? I'm waiting for the simple answer. I know the answer he's going to say, and it's not going to be a good answer for what's going to be replied. He simply was a better player. Look at Gerrard's team. Look at Scholes. Exactly. Well, no, but that's not even saying that with the team. We're not talking about teams here. We're talking about Scholes versus Gerrard. This is the point. Was that a Joe Gomez assist? The header. He was better. No, he wasn't. He was the entire time. He was better. I have an opinion. It's got nothing to do with opinion. I use stats and facts. I never use my own opinion. People who use their own opinions are idiots. Stats and facts always beat them. He was just as loyal as Gerrard, stayed at the club forever, and Miles won trophies and goals. Okay, so what trophies did he win? Football's bracket assist. 2 leagues in 40 years. Alright, you want to go down that? Actually, no, it was 2 leagues in 30 years, buddy. And if you want to go down that road, the 2 teams that have the most history of not winning leagues were in the top 6 teams is Everton and Manchester United at 41 and 42 years. Liverpool were 30 years without a title. But like, if you want to go down that, no leagues in 41 years. That's like, come back to you. I only deal in stats and facts. I don't use my own opinion. And yeah, do you think Arne Slot should be sacked? No, I've said that since the beginning. I watched his tactics at Feyenoord. I had him on 6 to come to Liverpool on my list to come down because I liked it. It's not even a debate. I'm still waiting for your answer on why it is with the trophies, Hazy. And here Irish, because Liverpool is an Irish-based city. DS Steel, you're welcome. You're just there. Thank you very much for the follow. Lampard and Joe. But why would Lampard be a wait. If Scholes is a debate and Gerrard, then how could you say that Lampard and Gerrard is a debate, but Scholes isn't? Are you telling me that Scholes is the lesser player? But no, Lampard even says it himself. All of these guys have said that Gerrard is the best. Gerrard has never said that they're the best. Anyway, but even saying that, I'm still waiting on how trophies do it. So Gerrard every day of the week, and Scholes was Scholes was a great player. Just wasn't respected by his own fans and his own club. Salah smiled in the Liverpool shirt again, exactly. The goal scorer, Gerrard better all over play. Yeah, well, if he played further up the pitch than Lampard did and Gerrard, because Gerrard was more, you see, Lampard was more of an attacking midfielder in a way than Gerrard, who was more box to box. Some smoking, doing bad stuff. Your brain only hears the word slow. Yeah. More champs, more prems, more everything. Teams win teams win titles and trophies, but I'm sorry to put that in just. Paul Scholes didn't win the Premier League. Paul Scholes didn't win the Champions League. Manchester United won the Premier League, and most of the time it was with Scholes out of the position that he was bought. Not bought for, but brought up for. So Manchester United tried to replace Paul Scholes with Juan Sebastian Varane and Steven Gerrard. When that happens, Paul Scholes had to move out to a side position. For England, Paul Scholes was pushed out of positions for Frank Lampard and Steven Gerrard. In all the years that Paul Scholes was at Manchester United, he never won Player of the Year from his own fans, his own team. He never won Player of the Season at Liverpool. He never got nominated for a Ballon d'Or. I don't even think he won Player of the Month. Did he? Once, maybe twice. So that'll just tell you, you're like, when you're talking about player versus player, you have to talk about them individually. So this is what Manchester United won the titles, not Paul Scholes, and most of the time he wasn't even there. And his own when he retired, his own fans didn't even talk about him in the same limelight as Gerrard and Lampard. It's only when he came back from retirement that they were kind of thinking, Manchester United fans were thinking, because I had a conversation with Manchester United fans in Manchester about this, and they were saying, we had to come up with, and these are old school heads, and they were saying, we had to kind of say, we Liverpool had Gerrard and Chelsea had Lampard and Arsenal had Vieira in a way, but like Manchester United never really had anybody, bar the defensive line Keane. And then they were like, who'd like the most creative player and scored a couple of worldies? Paul Scholes. So like we just had to put him up there and always say, Paul Scholes is better than Gerrard and Lampard, blah blah. And that's where that came from. After he retired and he came back. That's the thing. Like, so never nominated in the team of the season. It was always overlooked from everybody else. Yeah, you have to look at the individual stats. And yeah. And I'm not deluded. That's facts, dude. This is not my opinion. This is the whole thing. You say deluded all you want. This is not my opinion. This is the facts. Can't argue with facts. The ball goes in the net, sorry. Okay. Overall, yeah, I know they'll be classed as the top 6 team, yeah. In the history of the league, you'll be looking at Liverpool, United, Arsenal, Everton, I'd say Chelsea, no, Man City after breaking into that because you've got like a top 16, that top 7 team kind of league now, and it rotates a bit. But for years, the top 6 teams because of league titles and all of this, yeah, they were Everton were included in them. Anyway, Gerrard was Bruno Fernandes. Obviously, no, he wasn't. He was miles better than Bruno Fernandes. WIRTZ was fantastic, Leo. WIRTZ would have gotten man of the match only for EKITIKE got 2 goals. Spurs are winning. That's just speaking of which, as Mark says, thanks very much for letting me know. Yeah, my next watch along is away at Spurs. I won't be going to Spurs away until next season on my turn. So I'll be at that. 2 seconds and I'll read that in a second, Ozzy. So that's my next watch along. I don't know if I'm going to go for a game before Leeds. I'm trying to. But I'm only just back from Milan as well, lads, and I'm moving house. So this is the only reason why I'm not going anywhere for a couple of weeks. You're the most biased divvy ever. I'm not biased at all, dude. This is not my opinion, Scholes volley, what volley is better than any goal Gerrard has scored. He has more goals and more assists. Are you telling me that Paul Scholes has more goals and assists than Steven Gerrard? Did you just say that there? Did he just say that Paul Scholes has more goals and assists than Steven Gerrard? No, the best players have. I can pull up a video right now that says where Paul Scholes says that Steven Gerrard was miles better than him to a United channel, and he says that even in the video he turns around and says himself, "Look, we can't keep talking about this. Could Steven Gerrard do what I did at Manchester United? Absolutely, 100%. Could I do what Steven Gerrard did at Liverpool? No chance whatsoever. No chance in hell. Even Lampard, who's got less stats than Gerrard, has Trump Scholes by a country mile. That's if you're going by midfielders in history. Nobody. I'm sorry, but it goes Steven Gerrard, Frank Lampard, and Kevin De Bruyne on the same level, and then you're going down to your Paul Scholes and your Vieiras and all of that. I'm saying right down the list. Nowhere near the level is he. He's better than Ferdinand. Scholes was better than Ferdinand. Gerrard was mitten at Scholes. He shits all over Scholes. He stats shits all over Scholes. Two-one family, 2-1,000, is it? It's slot we trust. Yeah. Absolutely. What a win for Liverpool, says Davy Lyons. Stats aren't trophy, but individual stats are. That's the difference, Tony. This is where people get it so wrong. You're talking about player versus player, not talking about team versus team. If you want to talk about team versus team, Liverpool shits all over Manchester United. Hands down. Finished. You know? There's nearly a 10 trophy gap of major honours. It's nuts. So you can't turn around and say, oh, it's okay if it's Paul Scholes to use trophies which full 11 players win, or sorry, let's say 16 players win, and then use that as an excuse, and then say, oh, he's better than Gerrard because his team won Premier League trophies, or his team won. But then Gerrard won Champions League trophies. It doesn't make a difference. I'm not using Gerrard's Champions League trophies. No chance. Because it's not right to use it. Sidetracked from real question, didn't you? Ronaldo's miles better than Salah. Not in the Premier League, isn't it? Salah's got the better stats in the Premier League. Salah's got the better history in the Premier League. But Ronaldo is overall the better player in history. Which is why, exactly, is he? You're saying that, oh, what Gerrard played by himself, did he? Did Paul Scholes play by himself to win those Premier League trophies? Paul Scholes didn't win the Premier League, Manchester United did. Paul Scholes didn't win fuck all else. He never won individual honours. Ever. And next year, right, Sir Alex was the reason. The minute he went, they went kaput. Scholes, Vieira, Lampard, Keane, all the better leaders. No, disagree there. Liverpool, or Gerrard single-handedly brought Liverpool back from a 3-0 down against the best Milan team in history in a final. None of those boys did that. Not one of them. So you're talking about better leaders. You know, it turned around, won games against teams that were by far better than the Liverpool sides that were there at the time, you know? Yeah, better stats, McGuinness. Great Scouse accent. You're welcome. This is the original Scouse accent. Scouser's accent comes from our accent, which is Irish. If you want me to tell you the history. But there's no point, because if you were here earlier, or you're here on any stream of mine, I'll end up schooling you. You'll stop commenting, you'll disappear, you'll probably block my channel, and I'll never hear from you again, because I schooled you. And yeah. Gerrard's never won anything then. What do you mean? One player of the year. Won multiple. And Ballon d'Or nominations, which Scholes never got. Puskas Awards. Yeah, individually. Oh, yeah, sorry. More goals, more assists, more creative plays. And McFeely does his job as a midfielder. It's just the way it works. And yeah. So he scored all the goals. No, he didn't. What's scoring goals got to do with it? What has scoring goals got to do with Gerrard versus Scholes? You're going off on a tangent here, nobody. By himself, and he ran a score. No, this is it. No, I'm showing you how stupid your argument is. Paul Scholes didn't win the Premier League himself. The team did. You can't take team honours and use them for individual honours. That's my point. So in that case, Vieira was the invincible there. Exactly. That's what I would say. Yeah, Vieira was the only invincible player in the whole thing. But it's not. It's the team was invincible. When did Ronaldo smash them both here in the Premier League? Man, that's what we're talking about. You keep saying Ronaldo, but when did they smash them both in the Premier League? He didn't. Gerrard didn't win the Champions League on his own. Liverpool did. But as a captain, he drove the team on. He gave the halftime team talk. You were on about leaders. Your comment was about leaders, so my reply was about being a leader. And that's the biggest leader compliment you can give anybody. Driving on their team to win. The original question was, Ronaldo was better than Salah in the Premier League. That was my question. And it's wrong. you're using the word salsa now, Hazy. I can't take it seriously. But if you start using mocking terms like loser pool or mank shitty or salsa, it's childish. Talk to me like a man or fuck off, one or the other. It's impossible to read the comments with all the white text behind it. What white text? What white text? Let me have a look at that. Where's the white text? Gonna break out, speak and spell a new cool we don't. Let me have a look there a second. Which was that? The pop-ups? The text is in the middle in the black. You know, I have to leave room for the guys that are chatting, and don't read the bottom. I mean, it's common sense just to read the part where the text comes up in black, like, you know. It's not actually, I can remove the spoiler thing there, so that'll probably make more room for you. It'll give you that extra kind of inch or so of reading. Anyway. Yeah, no. Oh yeah, he did bring up scores in Jara, but he smashes all over him. His individual stats, his individual honours, his individual nominations, smashes all over Scholes. The fact that Fergie tried to sign him 3 times to replace Paul Scholes should give you the indication there. And yeah, EKITIKE has to always start over ISAK. At the moment, yeah, because ISAK's not match sharp. He's fit, but he's not match sharp. Stats prove it. Okay. Again. Hang on. I got this here somewhere on my PC. Want me to prove this versus Gerrard and Scholes, yeah? Hang on. Oh, let me turn this down. Alright, so here we go. Oh no, it's only just 1 year. I'm using the wrong one. And even that year was the year that Liverpool won nothing and the stats were better. Hang on. And they say, Lewis, you're another donkey that's coming in here talking about Scouse accents, not realising that the Scouse accent comes from Ireland. Tyler says Liverpool. So are you a Liverpool fan, or are you just saying Liverpool? Yeah, I know Mark's already after dealing with him. We don't want retards in here, lads. We want people that want to talk about football and stats and banter. I go by the banter. Not this childish bullshit changing people's names to say shit. It makes you look like a fucking idiot. Okay. Would you stop? Fucking cat. Okay, so there we go. We're going to go through these, right, one by one. Aye. Let's go through this. 2000, Paul Scholes Ballon d'Or votes by year, right? Let's go through each individual stat. Let's have a look at this. 2000, 0. 2001, 0. 2003, 0. 2004, 0. 2007, 0. Lampard, Ballon d'Or votes by the year. We're going through Ballon d'Or votes first. These are all individual honours. Ballon d'Or votes is the peak of individual honours. Absolute peak. 2004, 5. 2005, 148. This is Lampard. 2006, 3. 2008, 8. 2009, 5. Steven Gerrard. Jesus Christ. 4, 142. 17, 28, 32. Alright, so that's that. So we got those stats out of the way. me 1 second. Anyway, you believe your fantasy. I'm calling out stats here to you, buddy. I'm just trying to help you. So, give me a second now. I'm calling out these here. Here's the comparison. Note that. Oh, it's the wrong one. There you go. Steven Gerrard, 212 goals, 193 assists. Paul Scholes, 169 goals, 96 assists. Almost 100 trumped in assists for a midfielder. 100 assists trumped. That's madness. Madness. Right? There we go. Go to this. Let's go again. This is a sunny day. Let's even have a look at Paul Scholes and Frank Lampard for the change, and that'll knock him back further down the list. So, what you would do if you want to find out any stats, lads, and you want to do anything, you need to go to places like FBref and all of these things and take the combined stats of what they do. Take the individual things that they've done for their teams. Take their and I'm not talking about, you know, expected goals or anything like that. That's stuff that happens game per game. I'm talking about what they did over their entire career and how important they were to their side. How many nominations they've had. How many things they've won. I don't know. Yeah. PFA Players of the Year, Steven Gerrard, 2006, 2009. UEFA Club Football of the Year, 2005. Player of the Year, blah, 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 blah. Paul Scholes, let's have a look at that now. Where's your man gone? He's very quiet in the chat now, doesn't he? I told you, they always come in and they always leave and then they don't say nothing. And Paul Scholes, 0. Anyway, 2 seconds there, lads. Salad, stop spamming in the chat, Mohammed Farah. Salah's nothing to do with it, not even a pass. Salah, get out. Try to make a pass, man. Jesus Christ, get over it. He'd be as nervous. He's just gone through some of the worst things. As a Liverpool player, I'll support him until he's gone. You know? Whatever his problem with the club is, he has no problem with the fans and he has no problem with the club himself. He just had an issue with the manager and an issue with a couple of heads behind the scenes. Get over it. He's back in the pitch. My God, this room is warm. Ooh. Right. Get behind it. Exactly. I said, well, that's the main thing. Gerrard chose Liverpool over trophies. He could have gone to Chelsea twice. He could have gone to Real Madrid. He could have gone to United 3 times. And he wouldn't have never gone there. But, you know yourself. It's just the way it is. Why did your man leave? Where's he gone? We're glad he got an assist, Francis said. And you believe your fantasy. Ah, easy. What? Man, who's I arguing with there? Man, he looks like he's about 30 as well. Why was he talking that amount of shite? I thought he was some fella who was just schooling. Alright. I'm back. Have it on unstoppable followed. Thank you. The boys followed. Anyway, let's get off this debate. I'm sick of talking to people that just don't know about football and stats and individually. They always go with the scenario that because their team won multiple trophies, that it's that player that won those multiple trophies. It's not. You have to look at what happened in the context of it. Once Sebastian Varane was brought in to replace Paul Scholes, and Paul Scholes was dropped back, and this is why near the end of his career he was playing as a defensive midfielder. Anyway. Right, I have to meet someone. Alright, Ozzy. No hassle, dude. Yes. Anyway, let's go where Liverpool are coming through. Steve Dallas Cowboy, Liverpool chickens are coming through next week. Who's that? EKITIKE has record for fastest Premier League goal. Has he? No. That's not right. Wasn't that the man that won the Champions League with Chelsea? Di Matteo. Didn't he score like in seconds or something? Chelsea. Fastest Premier League goal for Liverpool, maybe? Yeah. I think somebody scored faster than that, but it was it could just be for Liverpool, maybe. Maybe the 51 seconds is the fastest Liverpool goal. Maybe over, because I remember Mania scoring in the first minute, but it was like 54 seconds or something. Maybe that's it. Oh man, I didn't even realise Munster playing. I'm watching it right now. Is there any late football on? Trying to see. I didn't even see the scores from today. Too busy talking to the chat. Chelsea won 2-0 against Everton. Burnley and Fulham are on right now. Oh man, what a shit game to watch. Arsenal are late, are they? Like I would have stayed on for that only for. Yeah. Man, somebody I did spare ticket for Brighton today from a friend of ours that's over there, and one of the lads messaged me, but I was already live to say that their friend was stuck over for a ticket, and I didn't even see the message because I was gone live. And you're on it. This room is just so bloody warm, and there's no oxygen in here. You can open the window behind me, then it'll be freezing. You know what I mean? Fuck that. Arsenal, that's everything. If you have that, there you go, Dev. EKITIKE goals were good. They were very good. In fairness, great header to take the second one. Great start to take the first, and it just kind of goes to show you, like, taking the risk on ISAK doesn't really matter now because EKITIKE is doing so well and he's really starting to come into his own, you know. But once today we were feeding have you noticed we were feeding the strikers a lot faster today, and everything then was happening. We could have scored a lot more. I think our biggest problem today is that we were feeding the strikers so fast that the lads weren't quick enough to get into their heads and think, oh, we need to get forward a bit here and kind of support them for the layback, and that's where we're missing out. As we need to turn. Oh god, there's no oxygen in this bloody room, man. I'm yawning. I'm not even tired. New house is coming, lads. The new house is coming. I thought I'd be there this weekend, but it's not. It's going to be next weekend, I think. So, well. Oh, this thing's still fucking up the screen. We just sign out this there and take off the 8 minutes. I can change the stats in this now. How much do we bet? Some idiot's going to come into the chat and saying, well, it wasn't this today, it was Liverpool were playing Brighton. City will go above Arsenal. I just don't want Arsenal win it, man, just because, just alone for the majority of the fan base are just terrible expectant dopes that just, I don't know where they get the expectancy from. It's so weird. They win nothing, like. I just don't know where they get it from. Always the bridesmaids. This Munster versus Gloucester game is literally 20 minutes from my house. Fuck if I don't, I would have finished the stream early. I'm up there. I didn't pay attention. Griffin, yes, buy up the levels. There you go, kid. Arsenal get really unlucky with their injuries, though. But Liverpool were the same. I mean, you can talk about it with injuries, but Liverpool were exactly the same. Arsenal, the time when we beat Arsenal to the title last season, they were going on about their injuries, but Liverpool had 3 more injuries than Arsenal from main players. Arsenal were counting people that were just not even non-existent at the time. I think there's only one point around December that Arsenal, when we got a couple of players back, that Arsenal actually had 3 more injuries than Liverpool, but they were still the same injuries that were there, and they were already like 11 or 12 points behind, even at the stage where they had less injuries. It just made no sense. Alisson was over. Yeah, at that stage, yeah, Alisson was over for ages. Injuries, it's just, yeah. Just it makes so they should compensate for that. But I even said it this season. I even said that if Arsenal got 2 major injuries in their squad, they're screwed because they've only got kids to rely on. He doesn't do enough building. Liverpool, and Jesus, this yawning, man. Excuse me, lads. So look at that. So yeah, I'm tired, but I'm not even yawning because there's no oxygen in this room. I might have to open the window for a little bit. Hang on. Just let out the hot air because it's just I'm just in here with a PC keeping the room really warm, you know. See how that works. Right. Magic's gone. Magic's gone. Oh. Yeah, it's just a freaking because all of my shelving, all of my gaming stuff is taken down. Everything is gone for the last week or two. When I was a week and a half ago, I started taking down everything. Like all the lights are gone off the walls. Everything is gone. And I'm just waiting to move to the new house so I can set up the studio there. And that's, as I said, it's 5 times the size of this room. It's got multiple windows. So even the ones that aren't on screen, I can keep open. And I have the, because of where I'm set up here, I need to block this one out with the green screen. So now we have 3 centre-backs injured. Ooh. Yeah, that's no, though. I'm on about last season. Yeah, we got the Onion from Pong, yeah. Fulham 1-0 already. Jesus. Oh, I didn't even watch that. Let's go, is it? Let's get onto this here. Give me a second. I'll go on and watch that. Let's go. Yeah. Well, I said it at the start of the season. I thought it was going to be Brentford, Burnley, and Wolves in trouble. But no, the Brentford are kind of doing well under Keith Andrews. Still think it's going to be Burnley, Wolves. Who else? Who else? Wilson assist. You know, they got Saka, Saliba, good bit, Havertz, Jesus. Well, Jesus is a sick note. He's always been that way. That, you know, that would be like me counting Joe Gomez last season as one of our injuries, and I wasn't even counting one of those. Because he was injured quite a lot. But last season we had Mac out at the same time, at that same period. Alisson was gone. It's just you know, these things rotate. This is what you have a squad for. Let me get this up now. Let me do the graphics. Well, I'm waiting. Tap. Let's change that to. And down. No, that's too small. It's just fuzzy and not good, is it? Gotta be a better version of that there, is it? Oh yeah, you look at this guy. This looks cleaner, doesn't it? Yeah. It's bigger, sharper. Crap. There we go. Where's the Liverpool logo? Okay there. Okay there. Let's move that and move that to make it look more balanced. Hello. 1 second. There you go. Magic. 2 seconds. The boo. Salad. The wife brought me some homemade gyozas. She said, will I cook now? I said, yeah, walk away. And we can have an old drinky boost rest tonight. I'm not gigging tonight. So next weekend I will be. So I'll be doing the show with Spurs. Or for Spurs. And I don't know if I'll have time to get ready afterwards or I'll get ready for the show. I'll be ready in my actual full suit doing the show. Oh. She made some lovely, like the flakiness of this is lovely. She made some homemade chicken gyotas. Right? I'll have to show up. I know they look a bit, they're kind of beige yellow, so it might mistake it for green, the green screen. You see how flaky those are? Yeah. Arsenal probably win the Carabao Cup. Maybe. We can't win that anyway for the change this year. But let's say we'd we're always going to check, no matter how kind of average we have of a season, even like in 2005 and that, we can always do well in Europe. Alright. Oh, that's handy. But I might take our Barnsley tickets because I'm not going to that. None of our lads can go to the FA Cup game. I'll have to see for goalies. Cabbage buns. Colbasa. Nice. Joe Wall says, I don't know what that means. It's just a D with an @ sign for me. I think I can't really see emojis when they're on the chat here. Right, lads. I'm going to leave it there, lads. I'm going to go off, eat some food, have a couple of beers with the wife. And I said last week I was going to do some streaming, but I kind of do want to do some streaming. I want to see if I can try and get a couple of lads together for some social deduction games. Among Us and definitely First Class Trouble. Let's see. Aye. I'll see you, lads, as I said, next week for Spurs. Oh wait, I'll be here at around 5:15. Right, talk to you then. Ozzy, thanks for tonight. Mark, thanks for today. Sabby again. Oh, there you go. What's a goal? Is you offside? Burnley just scored. Third offspring tonight. No. No more. That time is done. I see you later, lads. Spencer, Gaz, D, all those of you over on YouTube. Thanks very much. Mark, thanks very much. I'll see you later, guys. Good luck. Good luck.